Welcome to another edition of what your Shibnobi could be worth in the future. I'll have trillions, quadrillions, and quintillions in terms of the amount of tokens. I'll have the price and also the value of that as well. In future videos, I'll add in projected market cap for everybody that want to know, but I'm going to hit on the areas where you can find how much you own, what the price is currently, and what does it look like every time a zero comes off the board. And let's do this right now. My name is Adam Shelton, and thank you for watching this video today. Shibnobi holder count continues to grow. That's good. A second thing is their roadmap is in full effect. You have catalysts coming out, exchanges coming out, and of course the price continues to grow, which meaning this helps this whole spreadsheet every single time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're holding trillions of Shibnobi, stand up and be proud. Because right now, if you own, let's say, 200 trillion Shibnobi, it's worth $1.46. I know it's not that much. I know it's not that much. But it's up to you if you want to continue adding to your position. Not financial advice, but it depending on what your goal is. Because I get asked all the time, is this enough? If this is enough. It depends on your goal and depends on how long you want to wait for something to happen. All right, not saying anything will happen, but how long are you willing to wait? So let's follow the 200 trillion mark. If another zero drops, which would be 13 zeros, and it ends with the 5104, it's up $10.21. So that basically not only doubles, that quadruples, that actually goes even higher than that from this price what it is now. That's how powerful this is. And so if you, let's say you get to the gold section, which is the 12-0 mark, which I believe, based off my projections, I believe we can hit this by the end of the year, especially with the catalyst coming out and especially how things are moving in terms of the holder count and how fast this is growing, in my opinion. And look at that total liquidity, looks beautiful. That lets me know that this can continue moving up to at least 2 zeros by the end of the year, maybe hit another zero early next year, possibility. But listen, 200 trillion, $42, right? But a 11 zero, $200, and of course, this is a bonus section right here. So let me go ahead and just throw a box around this. This is just a bonus for entertainment purposes on the 10 and the 9. A lot will need to happen. Mountains will need to move for the hitting that 10 and the 9, but I put it out here for something to look out for in the far future, especially when the Dojoverse coming out. So you start out with $1.46, you may end up with $42, you may end up with $200. So that's the projection of trillions if you're a trillion Shibnobi holder. Stand up and be proud. Now let's move up to the quadrillion, to the quadrillions. I know you're sitting over there looking like, I want to know how much my quadrillion is worth. So I did a projection here. I did from 10 quadrillion down to 900 quadrillion. Now I highlighted the 750 quadrillion, just something to measure. So if you're coming in at today's prices, it's worth about a little bit over $5,000. Now the price of this is actually a little bit higher since I've done this projection video. So it's already going up. I know, it's going up. I'm excited too. So it's worth $5,335. We just use a price for what it is right now, 14 zeros. Now with 13 zeros, what I do believe this can happen in the next month or so, at least within a month. It can happen earlier, it can happen later. So that means that $5,000 goes to $38,000. Let me make sure this math is right. Let me just make sure. That math is correct. So 750 quadrillion, your 5,335 investment. And if it goes to this price, which is 13 zeros in the 5104, that goes to $38,000. That's a big increase. That is a big increase. That's some profit there. That's about around what? $33,000 in profit? Not bad. Now, if you go to the gold section here, which is my projection gold area, 12 zeros by the end of this year at some point. That's just my projection, not financial advice. Please don't hold me to it. It's just based off projections. The gold area is $158,000 with 750 quadrillion. Now look at here very, very closely. You may be in the 10 quadrillion mark. You may be in the 200 quadrillion mark. But I just used 750 quadrillion for an example here. That means $158,000 from a $5,000 investment. Now, if everything goes okay and advance things and more holders come in, more people talking about it, more people excited about it, more advancements in terms of how this roadmap will go, which it looks very, very nice, to be honest with you. We slice 11 zeros. Now we're looking at close to $1 million with 750 quadrillion, 835,000. Now little Timmy just looking over there to me. He's sitting there like, I like those big numbers. I know you listening to this right now. You like it too. So 835,000. Now for entertainment purposes, let me put the box around it just to let you know. I'll put the box around it, and these are some crazy numbers. Now, with 10 zeros and 9 zeros, I understand the market cap will have to be the most in the entire crypto market. I get it. So I do read your emails. I do read your comments. So 750 quadrillion with 10 zeros would be $8 million. And then 750 quadrillion with 9 zeros, 83 million. Let me make sure this is right. Let's see, 35. That's right. Folks, that's right. That's correct. That is right. But this is actually a dream. You may be still sleeping, but I see here. I can definitely see it here happening in the gold area by the end of the year. So I can definitely see that. Now, the quintillion, stand up. Go ahead and do a little shake. Do a little dance right now because you made it to the quintillion mark. Trillions and quadrillions, we love you too. Quintillions, it's your turn to shine. Now, I highlighted the 10 quintillion, and don't worry, if you have 2 quadrillion, 7 quadrillion, you can still find your numbers in here somewhere. Now, 10 quintillion, $71,000. Not bad at all. But check this out. That's 71,000 with 1 zero erased from the board. It goes to $510,000. Now, you may be sitting there thinking, I may be getting ready to fire my boss. I may be getting ready to do some special things. Don't do it right now. It's patience, being positive, and always doing your research. But with 10 quintillion, looking at $500,000, I do see it happening. I do see 13 zeros happen. I do see 13 zeros happening this year. I can see it. We're already close already. Now, here's the thing about the gold section. Gold. I love the gold. $2 million with the 10 quintillion in terms of tokens that you own, it would be worth that much with 12 zeros and a 2114 at the last four digits, $2 million. Now, the next category, I had to take a look. 10 quintillion. I understand 11 zeros, that would be a lot of movement, a lot of shaking and baking. $11 million. This is no lie. This is if it hits those areas. If. So 10 quintillion, $2 million. 10 quintillion, $11 million. Now, the area I'm about to show you here, it may actually, you may not believe it. I understand it's things have to work out in a very special way. But if somehow in womankind, 10 quintillion, $111 million. I even forgot to highlight this. I even forgot to highlight this, guys. $111 million. And in the 9 zeros, you're talking about $1 billion. $1 billion. $1 billion. Somebody's going to become a 1 billion earner in Shibnobi. Somebody's going to become that in the future. In the future. I feel it. I just feel like it could happen. So, recap here. Let's just say if you're $1 trillion holder, find out what your actually plan is, your budget, what you're willing to lose. Only invest in what you're willing to lose. So find out what your plan and budget is. Maybe 950 trillion is enough for you and you're willing to wait And let's say it gets to this mark here and you're okay with the $200, or you're okay with $1,000 if you're willing to wait a little bit longer and longer and longer and longer. Okay? Maybe that's what maybe your quadrillion area here. Maybe you're saying, you know what? I like my 200 quadrillion. I'm proud of it. So you invested about $1,400, maybe a little bit less, a little bit more, right? And you wait till it gets to 12 zeros. Let's say that. That's $42,000. Hey, that may be enough to do what you need to do. Maybe enough to pay those bills on that white kitchen table next to the mustard and the ketchup. You finally get those paid off. So 200 quadrillion, not bad. It depending on what your goal is. Everybody's goals are different. And let's say in the quintillion mark, you got one quintillion, $7,000. You pay more or less of how much you got into Shibnobi Shinja. But let's say your goal was to, like, you know what? I just want to get about a couple $100,000. We wait till it gets to 12 zeros. And then there you go. You got your $211,000. Then you can start doing your planning, what you need to do. So everybody's goals are differently. You need to go back and just make sure, because things are happening in a very fast way. My name is Adam Shelton, and thank you for watching this video today. If you like these type of videos, to type in video in the comment line. I'll keep doing videos and scenarios just on the actually spreadsheet, and I'll try to add like your projection market cap in these areas as well. Type in video if you want me to do more of these videos. Click on the links below if you want to do more research on Shibnobi. Also, if you want to get it on Hotbit, and then very later on Bitmark, click on those links below. Get registered, get ready, and I'll talk to you later. I'll see you on the next video.